Test, test, test. What's going on, y'all? What's going on? Let me know how we sounding. Let me know how we sounding. What's going on, Change? I see you up in here. Just dropped a new video yesterday for y'all. Make sure to check that out after the live if you have not already. Make sure to check out all the videos dropped this week and this month so far. All playlists are up to date. It's been another crazy week, y'all. Again, if y'all was in yesterday's live stream, we broke this setup down on exactly as projected. How many people y'all think went for buys on GBPJPY yesterday because of this reversal that took place due to the news? How many of y'all think people went for buys yesterday and they're confused why price dropped literally the entire day yesterday? Because again, people are chasing price instead of following the flow of price, right? We're clearly in a downtrend. So again, no matter what, until price shows us otherwise, we're going to look for sales. Just like we're in an uptrend. No matter what, unless price shows us otherwise, we're going to look for buys. Gold also went as projected as well yesterday. We broke down this gold as well as this gold as well as the GJ buys. Sell setup. We was looking for GU buys, but as you can see, it's just making us not be able to jump in on the setup. It's all good. So we're just gonna keep our eyes on GJ for right now, as well as GN. Right, we was looking for GU buys, but that thing is, you just look at these two candlesticks. As soon as London session started, well, this was pre-London. All right, just the volume just going crazy. Again, look at these candlesticks compared to this. Ain't nothing we can do about that. So we're either going to look for price to retrace and retest, or we're going to look for a GJ sell setup right here. Make sure to go ahead and like the live as y'all hop up in here and subscribe if you're not subscribed already. We just hit, like the other week or a couple weeks ago, 3,200 subscribers. One was at 3,300. We can get to that easily. If you guys got any questions, drop them in the chat. We'll look at your charts, drop them in the chat. But you already know the drill. We're just chilling, patiently waiting right now. Again, we're looking at GJ sells right here. If we can not only break but hold 187 as resistance, we're going to be looking for sales going back down to 186.35. All right, that's what we're looking at right now. So as long as price doesn't do some violent push to the downside, we're going to see if we can hold or retest this lower. Because again, did a nice drop last night, held as low as resistance, did a similar drop, but failed to hold 186.35 as resistance. This brought us right back to where we're at right now. So we can look at possible GJ and GN sells, right? Remember yesterday in the live, we'll talk about reversal territory. We're still in reversal territory, as you can see, but if we can hold 25.45, 25.50 as resistance, we can look for sales going down to 24.60. But It is going to need to break and hold 2450, 2445 as resistance for the downtrend to come into play. All right, so this is still reversal territory. So we're mainly going to be paying attention to GJ. Again, we've been taking GJ sales all week since Monday. And we can see price besides this movement reversal, we can see price has done nothing but continue down. Just like we talked about at the beginning of the week in the, okay, I don't want to post emojis, in the Sunday chart analysis. Like I always tell y'all, the Sunday chart analysis not only goes over what we see price doing Sunday night going into Monday, but what we see price doing throughout the entire week. So go ahead and check out the Sunday chart analysis, see how what I was talking about, see what price is looking like right now, and again, you'll see why it's important to follow the flow of price. New 15 about to pop up in a little bit. What's going on? Let's see up in here. So this is my new favorite Forex channel. Great analysis. I appreciate it. And again, this ain't just a Forex channel. This is the best investment channel you're going to find on YouTube. I don't want to say the internet, but probably the internet after I take over these other apps, because again, we don't just talk about and break down Forex trades daily, but we also go over weekly crypto altcoin analysis as well as weekly stock analysis. And you checked out my video I dropped on Tuesday. I didn't check the stocks yesterday, so I don't know how they did from yesterday. But if you watched my video I dropped on Tuesday, drop that in the chat really quick. Was it Tuesday? What day was this? What day was this? Monday. I dropped this on Monday. I'm telling everybody Tuesday. This is Monday. But if you watch this video right here, literally, I dropped this video on Monday. We had FOMC on Wednesday, if I'm not mistaken. Terrible days. Let's see. We had FOMC on Wednesday. And if y'all watched this video and bought any of those 5 stocks, they all shot up on Wednesday. And again, I dropped that at the beginning of the week on Monday. And these are all the 5 stocks. Again, make sure to watch the video still because I go over exact price points to DCA in and DCA out at, as well as I give my projections on these. But CVS is one I told y'all about since, if y'all watch, I told y'all about CVS. Now, this is how much it did for the day, but CVS is up a lot more because this is I made a video talking about CVS like a month ago. Let me go to that video. I'm gonna drop that in the chat too. Let me find it. I was posting some of the videos. Let me find it. Yeah, I posted this video a month ago, February 26th. Now I gotta check the video to see what other stocks I talked about in here. I know a lot of them retraced due to all the stuff going on, but CBS was one of the ones that didn't retrace. So I dropped that in February, and then we pull up CBS. We're gonna pull it up because I don't really see much of that anyways, right? So let's pull that up. All right, I talked about this in February. We can see here that since February, when I initially dropped this video, I told y'all it was coming to fill that gap up, and that thing went all the way from, I forgot what day I dropped the video. I think it was like the 26th or something. So I think it was like right after this gap. Yeah, so it was when it was chilling right here. So that thing is shot up from that day, as well as I talked about. We see this gap here, and we could enter a DCA position here. So if y'all would have bought in here, this was on Monday. Again, I dropped that video on Monday. So if y'all would have got in on Monday, y'all could have rode that gap up on 6%. But that's the lowest one. All the other ones were double digits besides Swab. But Swab's still good because that thing's like $20. So 6% off $20 is not bad at all. And again, if you watch this video right here, I go on that chart and that thing was a red candlestick. And that wick, it literally reacted off that level I talked about. Palantir went up 18%, almost 19%. Meta went up 14%. And then MicroStrategy up 24, almost 25%. And again, I dropped this video and told y'all to buy these stocks on Monday. So literally 2 days later, them bad boys shot up that much, right? So again, and then if you watch my crypto analysis, all those be going as projected as well. So again, this is not just the day trading page. Like I always talk about, if y'all watch those other videos, then we didn't get that retest. It is what it is. Let's put it on G. Right, but I show y'all how to actually read the charts. That's the main thing I push here, is how to read the charts. And I just show you all the things you can do once you know how to read the charts, which is, of course, day trade, and also be able to get in at the best prices for longer term investments, like in the stock and crypto market. You know what I'm saying? And I told y'all also to get y'all some gold, and gold just broke all-time highs again. I told y'all everything else is tanking, but gold is the only thing that nobody's talking about while they're talking about the crash. Told y'all need to get y'all some gold. Gold just broke all-time highs again. I'm telling y'all, I'm going to need to get y'all some crypto and gold. Stocks, of course, as well, but y'all need to get you some crypto and gold before the shit goes down. I'm telling y'all now, all right? I'm telling y'all now. Y'all got to get y'all some gold. Y'all going to need y'all some crypto, all right? I'm telling y'all right now. The Web3 pulls out, and the quote-unquote bull run kicks in again. Everybody's going to be upset again when they missed it. I'm telling y'all, going to need some right now. We got a new 5 minute about to pop up in a second. You guys got any questions? Drop them in the chat. We'll get in charge of the chat. But I appreciate it again, Moo. I just wanted to let everybody know that, again, we don't just day trade over here. I show you all the different ways you can make money on the charts, both passively as well as actively. Once you learn how to read the charts, you can do so many different things. It's just understanding how to read the charts. So we're mainly paying attention to GJ and GN. We was looking at GU buys, but also retracing. Okay, so that thing literally flew. Right, so we're gonna look for buys as long as we can continue to hold 3000 as support. We're gonna looking for buys. So we're gonna look for a retest here, or if we can hold 30-35 as support, we can look for buys going to 3060, possibly up to 3090. All right, that's what we're looking for, because like we talked about before, we had the reversal territory. We see price reverse back. right? Never held as low as resistance, reversed back. So the bullish momentum is coming back into play. And like I always talk about, I gotta pull the book out. I gotta do it to myself. Let me go ahead and pull the playbook out. Give me a second. Let me make sure I sound good before I start breaking this stuff down. All right, we sounding good. All right, just like the playbook says. Let me find the photo really quick. Give me a second. Where is that photo? Right, like it says right here. Rejections and reversals happen, but reversal doesn't always mean the trend is going to change. As long as price doesn't turn that support level into a resistance and or make a lower low, we're still in an uptrend. We're still only looking for buys. So when we go to GBPUSD, all right, that's why I always talk about reversal territory. All right, we see here, this is clearly the support level. That price was chilling on the new higher high. And we see price reversed and rejected that level, but never turned the support level into a resistance. We can all see that, right? We can all see that price never turned this level into resistance, which would have put the downtrend in play, right? This is again why it's important to stick to these rules and don't be in such a rush to pull the trigger and jump into trade. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what GBPUSD is still chilling right there. Some nice retail stuff. Yeah, so we got a couple setups we're looking at right now. We got some news popping off today as well. We got news going down at 8:30 and 10 a.m. Going to be going live with the members and students. And one of these, I got to check my schedule, but we're going to be going live today. I'll let you know what time. Make sure to watch the recording of yesterday's news as well, because not only did we watch the news play out, but literally I gave a double down on my projections for gold. We was already in the GJ setup, so we saw GJ continue to tank during the news as well as after the news, right? We go back here. Price was chilling here. We took this trade, broke it down during the London session live yesterday. So everyone that was in the London session live, y'all could have jumped in this trade with us, right? But as we can see here, price chill here up until 8:30 news, right? Then when 8:30 popped off, price retested, and after the news, continued to tank to the downside. So again, what was so scary about this news event, right? That's why I tell y'all, when you understand how to read the charts, you'll realize the news is not scary and the rules still apply on news days, all right? Because you can see here, the volume for the news did not turn the support level into a resistance, and then right after the news, you can see 30 minutes later, price continued to tank for the rest of the day, and then it tanked last night as well, and it's still pushing to the downside, right? Then with gold, remember, we was looking for buys here during London session. Price never broke back above and held that support. Then again, we see here, 8:30, a couple hours after the news. Again, did it do anything crazy on the 8:30 candlestick? No, right? Still respected the rules of price. And then later on, it continued to fall the floor price, and the price flew to the upside, right? And again, not only do we talk about this in the New York price washes and during the news, but we also talk about it during the London session live yesterday. So again, it's why I always say you're not tuning into the live, you're missing out. Make sure to hit that first link in the description. Join free student, free Telegram, y'all. Y'all see on your screens how we did last month and last quarter. Go ahead and hit that first link and check it out for yourselves. If you guys got any questions, drop in the chat. I'm looking at your charts, drop in the chat. Got a new 5 minutes about to pop up. Am I waiting for a 15-minute close on GBP? So no. So again, you're gonna notice it now, but this is why I say it exactly the way I say it. Right? I'm very particular with my words, so it's not really necessarily a close. Now, at this point, I'm gonna wait for a close because I need to see if it's gonna hold as resistance, and we're not gonna know that off of this one candlestick, right? But it's not necessarily just one candlestick close, two candlestick closes, or if it taps and retests 3 times and I'm pulling the trigger. It's as simple as if price can hold this level as resistance, then I'll go for a sell. Right, so that's what we're waiting on. So right now, price is not holding this level as resistance. It just broke through the level, but it's not holding as resistance. Versus right here, this is price showing that it held as resistance, which is why price pushed to the downside. Right, price can easily do this, and then the next candlestick not hold as resistance, which is again why you want to patiently wait. Now there's some volume in the markets now, which is why price is doing what it's doing on like GU and these other things. But for the most part, waiting for the retest is the way to go. And this is why it's important to read the chart, how to read the chart, because retests aren't going to always look the same way, right? This is a red candlestick retest, and then we have green candlestick retest. So that's why it's important to understand how the charts work. All right, so right here, I'm waiting for a retest. This one, we got clear volume of candlestick, which blew through the levels. So again, we're either going to see a retest or price is going to blow through a level, then come back and retest, or blow through a level and retest the next level, right? Like, for example, here, price try to blow through this level, rejected, right? Didn't really retest and turn this level to resistance. It rejected, but then it blew through it, right? So again, this is why I always say it's like a situational. You get what I'm saying? Let me make sure y'all could hear me. So I'm also kind of far away from the mic. My bad, y'all. I gotta, like I said, I'm gonna get a thing to get the mic closer to me. Because when I be turning my head looking at another monitor, I'll be sounding muffled and far away. Always, what's going on? What do you think Bitcoin would do? So I just dropped a video on Bitcoin. So make sure to watch that after the live stream. I drop weekly analysis on Bitcoin, Solana, and Ethereum. As well, I drop weekly analysis on other altcoins I'm in. So I'll drop that in the chat right now. Yeah, so make sure to check this video out because I go over again exact price points I had to pay attention to where I see price heading throughout the week, if not the month, as well as exact prices are DCing out at. All right. And again, if you look at the Bitcoin playlist, you'll see that the thumbnail I've been using that thumbnail before or right after we hit 100K because I've been telling y'all for the longest that the retracement was happening, right? If y'all was here, y'all remember I was always saying y'all late, but it's not too late, right? Well, we just got a volume in the markets right now, which is cool. But I'm waiting to see. Again, I'm not breaking my rules. I'm up for the week, up for the month, up for the quarter. There's no point in me being in a rush to take any setups. You know what I'm saying? First link in the description on the free stream and free Telegram. We're 4-0 this week. We caught a nasty GJ setup. I took 2 positions with the one. So this isn't even including my second position. This is just that one position, the initial signal I called. But when we go to GBPJPY, I ended up taking 2 positions after the new price retest. I scaled another position, which gave me another 1-3 short ratio setup on top of the original 1-6 short ratio setup. And again, if y'all was in the London session live yesterday, I literally broke the setup down as well as entered it during the live stream. Right? And again, this is another reason why I tell you not to chase price but follow the flow of price. Because I bet you everybody and their mama was thinking buys on GJ yesterday, and they were confused to see GJ coming back right to not only where it started the week at, but right where we left off before the retracement. Again, this is because retracements don't mean the trend is going to change. Retracements are simply retracements. Right? But we're 4-0 this week. We went 4-0 last week. 4-0 the week before that, and to wrap up, what month of April? To wrap up March, we went 13-1. So we just been dominated, right? This is how we ended quarter 1. January we went 17-3, catching 7,463 pips. February 14-1, catching 1,152, and then again March 13-1, catching 146,592 pips. Ending the quarter 44 wins, 5 losses, giving us a 90% win rate all 3 months combined to start off. the year and wrap up quarter 1, catching a total of 155,207 pips. All right, y'all, going absolutely crazy. So we got a new 15 popping up. So again, we're going to see if price is going to retrace first on that, and then we're going to see if GM can hold this level as resistance. GU just just ran off on us, which is completely fine. There's no reason why I'm not a rush, because we're doing great, right? And I also know that when I follow these rules, even if I miss a pip, people miss a move there, I know I'm gonna find the move, and that move I take, I'm gonna make some money on, right? There's a reason why we average high 80, high 90% win rates on a weekly, monthly, and quarterly basis, is because we stick to the rules and we're very picky with our setups, right? We're not trying to, again, we're not worried about every pip. We're not here to catch every pip. The goal is to go for high probability, high quality setups. Y'all get what I'm saying? If you guys got any questions, drop them in the chat. When we looking at any charts, drop them in the chat. Just dropped a new video for y'all yesterday. Make sure to check that out if you have not already. And then I'm gonna drop a new crypto update for you over the weekend. It's gonna be an altcoin update, right? And again, the coins I'm going to be going over, all the coins I go over, as well as all the stocks I own and I purchased, right? I'm never going to talk about shit that I'm not even got my money in, right? Everything I talk about, I got money in. So when I drop this altcoin video, definitely pay attention to those price points. Definitely do your research. Because again, like a lot of people don't understand what crypto is, right? And like I said, today is that shit's dropping today, y'all. The crypto introduction. I don't got the photo. If you watch that Bitcoin video, I think I'll go over it in that Bitcoin video. But members and students, y'all join the crypto Telegram now. All right, I got a special surprise for y'all. But the introduction to Web3, I got to get that photo. I don't got it right now. I can't. I'm sharing my computer screen, so I can't pull it up right now. But if you watch the Bitcoin video, y'all know what I'm talking about. But I got a book for y'all dropping today that goes over Web3 and crypto. It tells you all the important stuff you need to know, right? Because a lot of people think crypto is just some mystical thing. I saw this dude in the comments, again, why I can't listen to comments, because there's so many people that just be in the comments that don't know what the fuck they're talking about. Like this dude was saying crypto's a luxury asset. You don't need to spend money on that. I'm like, you have no idea what crypto is. I'm not talking about Bitcoin. I'm talking about what they call altcoins. Every single crypto coin you see, they got a website, it's an actual company, they got a purpose, they got investors, they got a company backing them, they got a bunch of uses. So, man, look into that stuff. I gotta get that on the website and set up. Speaking of the website, it's not just the playbook that is out. I got other playbooks that are out as well, y'all. Okay, so let me drop in the chat. But the Q2 sale is still going on. Where the fuck is it? I don't know. Here it is. Right, everything is 25% off. That's all the playbooks, right? Because again, if you click that link and you will send you to this one, but if you go home and like explore the page, you'll see I have other books as well. I'm dropping our Web3 crypto books today as well. I'm going to be on that website. All the books, 25% off. Advanced Play Signaling, yearly, monthly, as well as lifetime, 25% off. One session is 25% off, as well as official playbook course, 25% off. The revamp is still dropping. Don't think I forgot about that. I'm just doing a lot of stuff behind the scenes, y'all. Doing a lot of stuff behind the scenes. And again, this is why I always tell you not to chase price, because look at where we're at. We're right back where we left off. Again, this is why I'm not tripping about stuff, because I know if I miss a setup, it's going to come back. I'm going to find another setup. Very, very, very simple. Yeah, I'm liking how this is looking right here. Now, new 5 minute just popped up. You guys got any questions? Drop them in the chat. When can you charge? Drop them in the chat. Again, we got 2 news events today, y'all. We got at 8:30 USD news, and then 10 a.m. we got USD news popping off. Flu, man. I did not expect the volume definitely pumped up. It's like I always say in the Sunday chart now, it's just Thursday and Friday is usually when volume kicks in. And we can even look at GJ, right? Monday, super rangy. Tuesday, picked up a little bit, right? Then we see this is Tuesday night, basically Wednesday. Then we see Wednesday, big drop. Then we see obviously that. Then we see Thursday. We're about to see how this moves is if we can hold this right here. Obviously, we can hold this right here. New 15 about to pop up. Again, this is why we mark off these key price levels. You look at how price reacted here, if I reacted here, right? So we're going to be looking to see if we can retrace to the right this wave. We're going to be looking for buys now, but it has done a big move for the day. Now we do got news, so we're really going to see price do a similar big move like it did yesterday, or we're going to see a little bit of retracing consolidating prior to pre-New York or prior to New York, because again, we do got 8:30 and 10 a.m. news. It's going to be interesting to see how price plays out between now. Well, not between now, but between like 4:30-ish to like 6:30-ish. So I'm interested to see how price plays out between them before New York session comes about. You just flying, man. You just flying. GJ and Gene are just ranging right now. Yeah, G would have been nice to get in that. I literally had a buy set up here before I started the live, and you can see this was 245, and that thing just flew. It did retest this level to be fair, but I don't know. The way I am, like, if it doesn't go exactly how I want it, I'm like, man, I don't even want it no more. Appreciate everybody that liked the live. Make sure to subscribe as well. Y'all dropped a new video for y'all yesterday. Make sure to catch up on the videos this weekend and study. All right. Do not waste the entire weekend, especially if y'all are still trying to learn things or trying to improve y'all's trading, which everybody in here should be. Or I'm not saying don't have fun, don't have a life, but I would say at least 1 to 2 hours a day, and you will see the improvements, especially if you're spending that time properly. What do I think about gold? Wait for better market structure. I don't like trading all the time. Yeah, I don't like trading all-time highs either. So I'm not really messing with it today, right? And if y'all was here back when we broke all-time highs back in the day, a couple months ago, right, which was right here, I took this buy setup, but then when price kept on making all-time highs, as you I stopped going for buys because I'm the same exact way. And then when price, well, I didn't go for that. That was a buy setup though. But then when price retraced, I went for sales here. And then yesterday I went for buys, but I closed here. I could have kept holding because I figured it was going to keep pushing. But again, I'm rather safe than sorry. So from this point, I personally would wait for price to retrace and retest 3168. Then you could look for buys going back up to the all-time highs or retrace back down to 3126, 3128, and then look for buys again because we just made a higher high, right? We just had a, and this is another example, right? We just did an example earlier this live about the roles of the uptrend. This is why I was saying this is reversal territory. And if y'all watch the Sunday chart analysis, this is also why I was saying in the Sunday chart analysis that the downtrend to come to play, we're going to have to break these levels. And that's also why I was saying I wouldn't look for sales unless we hold this level as resistance, which we did. But you can see off the retest, it did not turn into a lower low, which is why I say we still have bullish momentum. Right, so we're in the middle of a higher high right now. So we're either going to see price continue to fly up today, or we can get a retracement, retest. I'm not against going for buys on this, but like I said, from where it's at right now, I wouldn't even mess with it, which is why I haven't been talking about it today because I'm the same exact way. I don't go for all-time highs. Investing, that's long-term investing, that's different. But as far as day trading, I don't do that. And again, this is why there's no rush to take a setup, because price is either going to retrace and retest, or you can go for the next possible move at the next possible spot, right? Let's see if we can hit this next TP. We already hit like TP2. I think we hit TP3. Let me see. Man, oh shit. We got some volume. Then there's GN, still doing what GN does. And this is also why I like to trade in reverse. This is where, you know, if we go with that mindset of, you know, they trap people, right? You know what I'm saying? It's all about high probability, high quality setup. So we just hit the next 2P, y'all. Look, oh shit, this is what I like to see right here. And again, that's why I wasn't tripping about GU, because what did we just say? If you miss a setup, either wait for the retracement or look for another chart with another setup. Shout out to those that hopped in with me and the members, because oh my gosh, this shit going crazy. That's nasty. That's nasty. I feel like a scalper right now. It's the big time frame though. And yes, me and the members are in this, y'all. And we broke this down literally in the beginning of the live stream. Damn, I can't show it. Because we hit the final, we hit TV7 so quick. It's gonna show the signal and stuff, so I can't really show it. But it'll be on my Instagram and TikTok. Well, not TikTok, because TikTok don't like when I post Telegram shit. I get flagged for scamming automatically. And anybody else can do it, but it is what it is. But it'll definitely be on my Instagram story. So make sure to follow me on Instagram as well as TikTok, y'all, because the post on Instagram, they're always a day or two behind from the TikTok post. So you want a lot more posts, recent up-to-date posts. Definitely follow me on TikTok, but follow me on Instagram as well, because I end up posting them there either a couple hours later or the next day, right? But make sure to follow me on both of those. You see those at the bottom of y'all screen, scrolling Instagram, playmaker_way, TikTok _playmaker_way_. And I am, we might go live today. I gotta see. My wife, I was acting trash yesterday, but we might go live. We got news though. I gotta check my schedule because I do want to go live on TikTok later on today, but we got news at 10 o'clock and 8:30. So I gotta check my schedule. If I can go live at 8:30, then I might be able to go live on TikTok. I don't know, around 10, 11 o'clock, most likely. We'll see. I'll let y'all know if I do go live though. We will see. GU still flying. It's all good. We're in GJ right now. We ain't tripping. Make sure to hit that like button, y'all. It's a nasty move. So now at this point, we need to see if we can hold 186.35 as resistance. All right. Oops. Right here. Let's see if we can break that look right there. It's literally that simple, y'all. It just requires patience, trust in your analysis, all that good stuff. Because again, we saw here when price broke this low, I kept pushing. But I said, we're going to wait for the retrace. We hopped in off the retracement, boom. Didn't miss a damn thing. And we got the ideal entry that we would have wanted versus an entry that's late right here, with giving us a shittier risk-reward ratio setup. So again, this is why it's just patience. So the sooner y'all learn how to read the charts, the easier it's going to be. Like, it's literally simple, y'all. The hard part is just discipline, not being greedy, not trying to treat it like a video game, as in, oh, I just won the trade, I just won, let me go for another one. No. You get off, you're done for the day, right? That's the hard part. But learning how the charts work and all that shit is very, very, very simple. It takes a little bit of time. And again, y'all saw how price reacts to this level. This is exactly why we mark off these key price levels. So definitely take advantage of the sale, y'all. Whoops, let me pull it up. Because the sale is not going to be lasting that long, y'all. All right, every time I do a sale, soon I be like, oh, the sale's ending one day. People hit me, oh, can I in 2 weeks from now? No, take advantage of the sale now, y'all. 25% off everything. I never even do 25% off, right? But again, this is why we mark off these key price levels. So again, we know how to read the charts, and we have the key price levels marked off. So again, there is no shock or surprise when we see rejections or retracements, because we are expecting those rejections or retracements, which is why we mark off these key price levels. That thing just rejected. Look at this, GU rejected that. Again, this is why we trade off these levels. That was a nice, nasty move, I ain't gonna lie. That was a nice move right there. That's a good way to end the week. You guys got any questions? Drop in the chat. I'm looking at your charts. Drop in the chat. New 5 minute about to pop up. So this next, I'm not gonna say this next 5 minute, this next 15 that pops up, we're gonna see one of two things, well maybe three things. You're gonna see price continue to reject and retest this level, or come back in this range, and then reattempt to push down or retest this, or we're gonna see price reattempt to come back down at this level. Again, this is why I said we have to hold, right? We see price broke it, hold, price broke it, didn't hold, right? See price broke it, held as resistance, right? And then we got GN still teasing us right here. You and I ain't gonna lie, that was a nasty move right there. All right, new 5 minute. All right. Shout out to everybody in the live. Shout out to everybody that's been alive since the beginning. Shout out to everybody that's been alive since y'all joined. Make sure to hit that first link in the description. Join the free signal, free Telegram. Y'all see on the screens how we did last month and last quarter. Go ahead and hit that first link and check it out for yourselves. If y'all interested in learning how to identify these levels, my signal service or my mentorship program, make sure to hit those links in the description, y'all. If you want to contact me directly, y'all can DM me on Instagram, Telegram, or TikTok. I respond to all messages. Again, I just dropped a new video for y'all yesterday, so make sure to catch up on the videos this weekend. I also got a update on altcoins dropping this weekend for y'all as well. And yeah, members, I'm gonna let y'all know which news event we're gonna be going live for. All right, we'll be back at the same time next week. Y'all enjoy y'all's weekend.